welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Gwen, but over here, the family calls me Cousin G, and I am back with some more Sistas Season 8 content. Cousins, y'all seen the title of this video. Y'all already know what Cousin G is about to get into, girl. It's the recap and review of Sistas Season 8, Episode 8, and they titled this one, Appearances, girl. Oh my goodness, girl. Girl, let's get into this review, cousins. Alright, cousins. Now, y'all already know what I'm about to do. We about to dive deep into these storylines on this here episode, girl. Because Lord knows we need to dive deep into these, girl. This a lot. It was a lot of drama here. But we going to start this thing off with the storyline between Andy, Hudson, Penelope, Gary, and Dr. Reed. Yes, we including Dr. Reed. Because Lord have mercy, that man deserve it, girl. The festivity that Doctor has gone through in this episode is beyond me. They had that man so stressed out, Lord. So stressed out. We're trying to take care of his patient and break up fights amongst the visitors of this patient, girl. It was a lot. It was a lot. So, Dr. Reed, I'm sorry, man. I'm apologizing for all of them in this doggone storyline right here involving Gary. I'm sorry. These people are a mess. They've been a mess. They're going to always be a mess, girl. So, I'm sorry, Dr. Reed. I'm sorry for you. But, girl, as always, we're going to start off with Andy. And what I noticed about Andy in this storyline. Now, yes, she's still getting into it with Hudson. Girl, she even proceeded to slap Hudson. And I'm asking for all my cousins that watch the show. We asking Andy, where was this energy when that girl put her hands in your face in your house? Where was this energy at? Because, baby, should have slapped me. I'd have dived over her brother and beat her ass up. I'm just saying, cousins, because, girl, that's still beyond me. That is beyond me. How you slap this man, but you couldn't slap that woman. This is crazy to me. This is very much crazy to me. And, girl, Andy, girl, I understand that you're trying to play this part for optics, but a lot of people is confused. They're in confusion, Andy. They're in confusion. And it seemed like every time she tried to get her words together to tell the truth, she was always cut off by either Hudson or Penelope. Lord have mercy, I can't wait to get on her. But Hudson giving ultimate side chick. Hudson giving ultimate secret lover. Secret lover. That's what it was giving, cousins. And I'm not the only one who saw that. I'm not the only person who saw that. You don't need to see Gary. She doesn't need to know anything else about Gary. What you amaze me at how you try to act as if you care about him. Well, I mean, Hudson, she have to act like this so that she could stay her ass out of jail. She have to. And this was instruction given to her by her lawyer, her counsel, aka her ex-boo thing. Girl, and Hudson do that in her face too. Oh my goodness. He definitely punched her in the face with that one too, cousins. He did. He was just taking jabs, child. As per normal, in true Hudson behavior. He was taking jabs at this girl. Like a jealous side chick who can't have the whole man. Girl. Girl, I can't stop myself from laughing because, girl, this is hilarious. The way he act behind Gary. Child. Really? Hudson, you got a story to tell? I'm trying to see something because I'm confused. I am in confusion right now, Hudson, with how you act behind this man who is supposed to only be your friend. Boy, you treating Gary like he your one and only. Oh, how you do that, Hudson? How is that even possible? I am tickled right now. I can't even get through this portion of the review without laughing, girl. I gotta laugh because This is hilarious. This is hilarious, girl. You can't do nothing but laugh at how Hudson is acting behind Gary. He just his anger towards Andy. It's just been given. He in love with Gary. And I don't care who take this what way or how you take it, baby. I see what I saw and I saw what I saw and I said what I said. He is in love with this man. He in love with him. I don't care what nobody say, because don't nobody ride harder for a man like that except for if they have some kind of personal relationship with the men. I'm saying I'm not about to ride hard for no, not like that. Not unless we getting physical. Or you dream of us being physical. Or you girl, that's crazy. I'm gonna say this. Hudson is very delusional. He is. Because he really is. He went on to accuse Andy of lying. Because she didn't show up at the hospital when he wanted her to. When he thought she should. Was you in this girl house? She not about to drop her guests just to come see him? What is wrong with you? That's rude. Like, I can't do this. And I mean, from Hudson's standpoint, he see it as, oh, if you supposed to be so in love with this man, your guest shouldn't matter. You should have just left. No. And even if she did just leave, visiting hours was already over. So why is you still accusing this girl of lying? Why? Why are you accusing this girl of lying? Why don't you want this girl to know about what's going on with Gary and his well-being and his health? Why you don't want her to know? You asking her why she didn't show up like she was supposed to, but then when she tried to find out information on him, you got a problem with it. Don't understand it at all. Like I said, it's given. But Hudson and his threats, baby, he didn't threaten Dr. Reed. That's why I'm trying to give Dr. Reed his props and my understanding, because girl, I'd have put all them out their hospital, girl. That's too much drama in a hospital that's supposed to be healing somebody. Y'all creating drama. Don't nobody need all that up in their hospital. So for you to threaten this man license and threaten him and report him for violating HIPAA by telling his fiance about his well-being, it's beyond me, Hudson. What is you doing? Why are you doing this? Child, Hudson is a whole headache. He a real live headache, cousins. He really is. It's just crazy. It's crazy. But while Andy getting into it with Hudson in his waiting room, and she said these words, when my man get better and all this is over, I'm gonna make sure my man fires you. Girl, Penelope appears. Your man. Penelope, sis, I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes it's best for you to just shut up. I'm going to start off with that. I understand you still hurt because Gary took something from you. I understand that, sis. I really do. But the way you acting is beyond me, girl. You're overthinking and overanalyzing the situation without sitting your ass down, shutting your mouth, and using them two things God gave you, and that's them ears. Them ears, so that you can listen. Her problem is she don't listen, which is why she don't have no baby. I said what I said. If she would have listened to Andy and them when they told her don't go approach Gary like that because this is a dangerous man, sis was just up for the competition at that point. She ain't listen. And look what happened to her. Look what happened to her. Now you hurt. You don't have no man or no baby. Yeah, and now you feel betrayed. Why? Because you didn't listen. You didn't listen. It amazes me at how she can be angry with this girl, but girl, you not angry with yourself. You just sit down in the corner and do some shadow work. Child, you need to think about all the things you did that contributed to all of this. You need to think about that. And one of the main ones is the fact that you did not listen. You didn't listen. You overthought, you overanalyzed, and now you're hurt, bitter, and alone without child. Look at you now, girl. Look at you now. She's still with this. You tried to sabotage us. Y'all had a plan. You ruined my life. Girl, shut up. You ruined your own life because you ain't listen. God gave you 2 eyes, 2 ears, and 1 mouth for a reason, sis. Use them first, too. Use them strongly, sis. Use them going forward, please. Because, girl, you ain't going to get nowhere. You not. She just disgusting. I'm going to just call her what I see. She's disgusting. Stay away from me and my brother. How about you stay away from this hospital, girl? I don't know why you keep coming back here. Why? Why? Because you just feel like you have to get to the bottom of things, Penelope. You don't even want to listen to this girl when she try to tell you the truth. You don't. You don't want to listen to her at all. You don't even give her the benefit of the doubt. And listen to what they have planned so you can sit your ass down and let the plan run through. Girl, it's just crazy to me because she don't listen. And that's beyond me at this point. It's really beyond me, girl. It's a lot going on with you, and this is so crazy. Her reaction to when Hudson told Andy that Gary is ready to see her. Oh no, because I'm about to go up in there too. Girl, sit your ass down. But she was in for a rude awakening, girl, because when she did go in that room, and Gary said, "Who is this woman?" Girl, I know she was pissed. So supposedly Gary has some type of selective memory loss. That's what I'm gonna call it, selective memory loss. Cause I feel like Gary playing around, yo. I think he playing. I really do think he playing. Cause how? The only person you remember is Andy. And it have to be somewhere up in there you somehow remember Hudson too. So why is it that you only remember these 2 people? You're only able to identify them and not Penelope. The girl who you impregnated. The girl who you asked to marry you. Yeah, Penel. So you don't remember her, Gary? You don't? Selective amnesia. No, he don't want to remember her. He don't want to remember sis. He don't. Child, I don't know if this true or not. I really don't know, cousins. I don't believe he have amnesia. I think he playing the game. And he playing the out of that game. He really is. To say you don't remember somebody and play off the fact that you have amnesia is amazing work, Gary. I gotta give it to him, cousins. I have to give it to him. He playing this off real good because that girl was some kind of pissed off girl. She was upset. Who are you? Girl, she slapped the sleeves off Gary. And Andy said, girl, you just need to leave because now you slapping a man who having like a medical crisis right now. You slapped this man. You know you could get in trouble for that. This the lawyer telling you this, sis. No matter what you want to think about Andy, how you want to call about her character and whatnot, she still is a lawyer. So her telling you this, the way she telling you this, you might want to leave, sis, and keep your hands to yourself. Because that's twice you could have got sued. Girl, you wouldn't have had no drugs messing around with me. You would have sued your ass. I wouldn't have sued her. I would have put my hands on her. I ain't going to no court for you. I'm going to beat your ass up. That's what I'm going to do. I don't got to go to no police to handle my business. Wrong with you, girl? Ooh, girl. But that pissed her off when he did not remember her at all, girl. She was upset. She was mad, girl. Ooh, she was livid. Girl, she ended up getting banned from the hospital too after all that. She can't come back in there. And Dr. Reed definitely said, I banned that young lady and told Andy, if you don't get this together, you're going to be the next one on my list. To be the people that can't come see him. Child. Cousins, when I tell y'all this is some crazy stuff. For real. For real, for real. Like, how you... all of a sudden you got amnesia, but you only remember these two people? Oh, God, this is messy. Now, cousins, let's talk about this storyline with Sabrina, Karen, and Rich. And I included Rich because they having lunch of smoothies in Rich juice bar, while Sabrina is going over Karen's business plan. Supposedly, Karen asked Sabrina to help her out with this business plan that Miss Marie said she wanted within a week. But Sabrina got it done within a day. You know what I'm saying? I love that she have friends she can go to for help in these types of situations. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't really do that by yourself. And luckily you have a friend that's in banking that can help you with this business plan that you need so that you could keep that investment from Miss Marie, girl. But somehow during all of this, they start talking about relationships. They start talking about relationships. Karen is asking Sabrina how her relationship is going with Rich. And, Sabrina said, we okay. And she basically wanted to know this information because of that argument that was had in a restaurant. For no reason at all. Jesus, no reason at all. But she basically just want to know if they good or whatever. And Sabrina said, yeah, we doing fine. We're better. We're good. We're good. He really is a good man. And Karen even started complimenting Rich. But Sabrina jumped on Karen. Girl, what about you? Do you have somebody special in your life? You got somebody you like that you're trying to make a move on? Like, what's going on? Like, now she's trying to get in Karen business. And y'all know Karen don't be telling everybody her business. The only person she truthfully opened up to is Andy. That's the only person she really tell her truth to. She don't tell them to the rest of the girls. She don't. And I was happy that Sabrina asked her this. Because y'all, Karen need a fucking man. She do. She need a man. And I know she said, not right now, that's not what I'm looking for. The only thing I'm concentrating on is these babies. And what man would want me? If they see my stomach and my situation, they would start hiking. They wouldn't approach me. But don't be so quick to think that, Karen, because they do have men out here willing to step in as a father to help raise your children and to ultimately love you, because you deserve that. So the way that she thinking it, girl, change your mind, change your life. That's all I'm going to say. Don't keep up with that mindset about what you don't deserve because of the situation you're in now. I believe a man will step in for you. I believe that. You just got to let that man be a man and stop trying to be the man and the woman in the damn relationship. That's the problem I see Karen have, y'all. She's so independent. She could do this. She could do that. Your masculine is overpowering your feminine. You don't let a man be a man. You feel like you can handle it all by yourself. And I understand why she feel like that. She watched her mama do that. And typically, any child that comes from a single parent household who watches their mother be both man and woman, both mother and father to them, they're learning. And at that age, honestly, we cushions. We cushions and we see that. And we start doing things the way our mamas used to do in front of us when it comes to handling the household. Come on, cousins, hear me out. Hear me out. You have to let a man be a man, Karen. At the end of the day. At the end of the day, cousin, you don't have to be both. Because, baby, you trying to be both, girl, you going to get tired real fast. Don't do that to yourself, sis. Don't do that to yourself. Let loose a little bit, cousin, and let a man come in and fucking rock your world. Shit, girl. Stop trying to be the man and the woman in a relationship. And I guarantee you will find that love that you're looking for, sis. You will find that love. Don't let your masculine overpower your feminine. At the end of the day. At the end of the day, girl, don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. So Sabrina also says, "Did you?" She asked Karen. She said, "You think about spinning the block?" And Karen just like, "With who?" I know you're not talking about Zack. And Sabrina said, "Of course I'm not talking about Zack, because Zack got Fatima. Why would you want to do that? And besides, they all in a good place right now. You know what I'm saying? It's not perfect. Nor will it ever be. It's not going to ever be perfect. Let me just be real quick. Real quick. Let me be real quick. It's not going to ever be perfect. So Karen now accepts the fact that Zack has moved on. And girl, when I tell you I was up in here hollering, clapping at the TV, because girl, everybody wanted this girl to be over Zack. And understand and realize that that chapter of her life is over. That's it. That's all we ever wanted. And to hear her accept that, girl, just warmed my heart. It warmed my heart. Girl, close that door so another one can be open. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. And Sabrina also brings up Aaron. She said, well, what about Aaron? That she said Aaron because that's just me. But she said, what about Aaron? Aaron love you to death, girl. Why you don't see yourself being in a relationship with him? At this point, Karen not going to want to be in a relationship with Aaron. And I'm going to tell you why. Karen was using Aaron as a Zack substitute. Yes, she was. Even though Aaron may be a better man than Zack, you know, from most people's eyes, she was using that man. She was. That was her appetizer until her main course came back. That's what that was. He was a rebound. That's all he was. She don't see him as nothing serious. But sis, why not? Why not? That man genuinely cared about you. Even though all you wanted him to do was replace somebody that you was trying to get rid of in the first place. So yeah, I'm with Sabrina. Why not Aaron? Aaron stable. Aaron respect you. Aaron love your draws. Why not? Cause it ain't Zack. That's the answer to that question. Cause it's not Zack. And I'm gonna keep saying this cause it's always gonna be something else. Always. Cause of what they went through. And I feel like I don't want to say it was a trauma bind, but that's what I'm gonna call it. It was a trauma bind. That's what it was. That toxic shit. That's what it was. And she loved that. It make her adrenaline pump, girl. Hell. So the reason why Sabrina, cousin, is because he's not Zack. That's why she can't see herself in a relationship with Aaron. No matter how much he could do for her, she's still not gonna see herself being with Aaron seriously. Because he's not Zack. And that was not his purpose in her life. To be her man. He was only here to goddamn fill a temporary spot until until the permanent spot holder came back to her like she was hoping. So to answer your question, Sabrina, sis, yeah, no. That never was gonna be a thing. It never was. I'ma just keep it a stack with y'all, cause girl, whew, this roller coaster ride with the Zack, Karen and Fatima train just been a lot. It's been a lot, and I'm glad she finally decided to hang it up and accept what is. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was so proud of her for. I was, again, Cousin G was clapping at the screen, girl. Cousin G was clapping at the screen. My daughters thought I was going crazy. I said, no, girl. This is a proud sister moment right here. She done finally accepted it. Girl. Round of applause for Karen Motts for accepting what is. Oh, girl. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I'm here for it. All right, cousins, let's talk about Danni and Creisha's storyline, girl. Now, y'all know Danni been stalking Creisha for the longest to come in and talk to her because she really, really needed to know if she was doing the right thing with Tony. She really needed to know this. Was she correct in her feelings at that time when they got into it at that restaurant? She wanted to know. Is she going crazy and losing her man? What's going on? She trying to figure out what's going on with herself or whatever. And that's what she called Creisha for. Now, the whole time she talking to Creisha, she complaining about what Tony did with this whole job leadership training stuff or whatever without asking her. Now, I understand because it's Tony meant well, but it's a way to do things. And that means communication needs to be involved. He didn't communicate with her to see what her interests were. He didn't. He just felt like he needed to throw that at her to make her a better person. That's what he felt like he needed to do. And Creisha said, well, did you look at it? She asked her, did you look at it from a different standpoint? Like, this man just wants the best for you. He might see some potential in you, and that's why he did what he did. And I can understand that. But still, in all, communication still goes with that. It goes with that. And I feel like if he would have communicated with Danni a little bit more about this doggone training, we wouldn't have even been in this situation or had that problem. And I wouldn't have had to go off on him in this restaurant real loud. I wouldn't have had to do that had he talked to me first. And I'd assume that this was something I wanted to do in my life. I just really wish he would have did that. And she said she did tell Creisha that she did go off on Tony. And Creisha advised her, like, you need to be rational with your communication or whatever, because your words could sting. Sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And you have to really watch that when you're talking to people. You know what I'm saying? But Danni is who she is. She is who she is. She real blunt and she likes to just get it out. And she speak from emotion too. And you can tell. You can tell. Sometimes it come out real emotional like. But she started telling her about, different resources she could use other than the vaping and the drugs and sex. Because she used all of them to mask how she's really feeling. I've been telling y'all this. Danni used sex to... It's not healing. It's hiding. That's what it is. It's hiding. It's masking. It's covering something up that she don't want to deal with at that time. She said every therapy tactic she using is taking too long. It's taking too long. And she feel like ain't nothing changing because of how much time it's taking her. But healing, what Danni need to understand is healing does take time. It takes time. It's not going to be instant gratification around here, sis. You're going to have to work for that. You're going to have to work for that. She said she tried journaling. It didn't work. It did not work. She tried all the other things too. And it didn't work out for her. And she don't feel like she getting nowhere. But Creisha said she do notice a change in Danni. She does notice a change, a small change in Danni. But she needs Danni to understand that all of this is going to take time. And right now, Danni just really needs to be patient. She does. And she needs to be patient. And while she being patient, she could still work on herself. Still continue to work on yourself, even if it don't come right when you want it to. Healing takes time, Daniela. It takes time, cousin. Lord have mercy, girl. And nobody is trying to take nothing away from you. We just trying to get you to do better, cousin. That's it, Danni. That's it, girl. When she told Danni to consider abstinence, girl, that took me. How? How you gonna tell somebody like Danni to think about abstinence? Girl be trying to get stuck and poked every time she get a chance. You sure about that? Abstinence is a curse word to Danni. I'm going to just say that. It is a cuss word. And you can't get her to be abstinent, child. It's just not going to happen. All right, cousin. Speaking of Danni, let's go ahead and dive into the Danni and Tony storyline. At this airport, child. At this airport. He is still, I don't want to say he was crossing the boundary, but he was still trying to get in Danni business when it came to her going to therapy. And Tony, her therapy sessions is her business. Stop asking that girl her business and what she... No. How did therapy go? That's a nice question. Mind your business, though, Tony, until she ready to tell you. That's all I'm saying. That's it. That don't need to be discussed with you unless she wants to discuss it with you. Don't try to drag it out, or it's not gonna happen like that. You then are crossing the boundary. Like, you overstepping. Just leave it at that. Know that she went to therapy, and therapy was nice, and then that's it. That's it. And that's the both of them, not just Tony, because I know at the beginning of season 7 or whatever, she kept asking him what they was talking about in therapy, and was they talking about her in therapy. And that's what both of them need to cut out, because y'all therapy sessions are your own personal thing. Unless y'all decide to do couples therapy, now that's a different story. But separate therapy sessions, that ain't none of your business unless the other person want to share that with you. It's none of your business. So when she did dive in about what was going on with therapy or whatever, she told him about the things that she was thinking about cutting out. And when she said sex was one of them, he said, oh, no, you can't do that. You can't. Boy, if you don't use your hands in some doggone Vaseline or some Lubriderm and handle your business, you better get out my face, Tony. You better get out my face. I'm trying to heal here. You're not helping. And I feel like this, too. Speaking of that, could Tony be a possible distraction to Danni while she's trying to heal? That's why we've been saying Danni need to get out the relationship and just focus on herself. Until that time comes for her to have a romantic partner. She needs to heal. She have a lot of that to do. She don't have time for no relationship at this time. It's no time for it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I do think they should let each other go, and she needs to focus on herself. And I'm not saying that just because I want her to be single. No, I'm saying that because I want my sister to heal. Because, baby, what you doing ain't it. You coming in this relationship with all this baggage, sis. Girl, make sure the bag's clear before you step into somebody else's life. You know what I'm saying? Girl, don't bring all that stuff into people's life, girl. Don't be that bag lady. Don't be that lady, girl. Don't do that. We're not doing that, sis. So I really feel like she needs to let Tony go and focus on healing. And focus on herself. Because that's the problem. Y'all always want to be kept, girl. Keep yourself and heal. Lord, girl. It's easier said than done. But I'm just saying, I'm here with the advice and the news you could use. Girl, get out these men's face and get in your own face and heal yourself, sis. So that you could be prepared when the right man come along. Yes. Do that. Please, girl, do that. Girl. So, girl, while they talking, girl, the co-workers is looking at them all in their business. So, y'all know the work office is talking about them. Y'all know the work office talking. Now, let Danni get a promotion or something. Y'all already know how the rumors about to fly. Oh, she screwed that man for that position. That's the only reason why he gave her that position, because she got some good zop. Girl, girl, the rumors about to start, because how this girl was looking, girl, it was given. Yeah, she thinks she all that. She thinks she could get anything. Yeah, a lot of jealousy and a lot of side eyes is being had around that airport right now when it comes to Danni. Because they think Danni using what she got to get what she want. Oh, girl. Tragic. All right, cousins. Now, let's talk about this Karen, Pam, and Ed Ryan storyline, girl. Ooh, look at that. That was bars. But yeah, let's talk about this. Let's talk about it. So, Karen, she does give Pam the good news that she could use and lets her know that the business plan has been taken care of and we don't have nothing to worry about. We don't have nothing to worry about because my girl who work at that bank took care of that for me. And we good to go. We're not going to lose out on this investment that Miss Marie giving us. I really see I see big things for Rooster Riches. You know what I'm saying? I see big things for us going forward. You know what I'm saying? We just got to make sure all of this is legit so Miss Marie don't quit. Ooh, girl, these boys, they just coming out. But yeah, we just trying to make sure everything cool steady and everything all good. But while Pam and Karen talking about this and talking about Miss Marie, Girl, Aaron walked in the doggone salon. What happened with Miss Marie? What's going on? What is Miss Marie doing? What, Aaron? First of all, Aaron, where you been at? Huh, Aaron? Where you been hiding at, cousin? We been looking for you. Cause I find it kind of funny how your best friend or your what you call that? Can I say mentee? Cause he was Gary counselor or was he? Girl, I don't know at this point. Cause the man got two names and women calling him John and stuff. Coming up to this girl's salon, Gary getting stabbed and him not being at the baby shower when Gary show up. Girl, it's just a lot of questions I have for Aaron. And I think I'm going to go ahead and put a video out with all the questions that I have for Aaron and his sudden disappearances and then reappearances. That's why they named this doggone they named this episode Appearances. Because Aaron made an appearance, child. And he wanted to get some news that he could use. Aaron, mind your business. Mind your business, Aaron. Oh my God. Do Aaron know Miss Marie? See what I'm talking about? These are all the questions that pop up in my head. When he walked his yellow ass in this girl's salon asking about Miss Marie. Do you know Miss Marie, Aaron? Huh? Inquiring minds want to know. Include me. I want to know if you know Miss Marie, Aaron. While you walking up in here asking questions that need answers for you. Huh, Aaron? Oh, girl. I don't want to be messy right now. I'm about to get messy for real. Because, for real, where you been at? Where you been at? Ain't nobody seen you since the baby shower. Aaron, where you went at? Aaron? Aaron, you got another woman? We trying to figure out what's going on. Aaron. Do you know about Gary getting poked, Aaron? Huh? I wonder if he gonna say something though, for real. I really wonder if he gonna say something at this point. Alright, cousins, now on to the storyline with Fatima. Girl. Finally, Fatima tells Zack about Robin and what went down in that office. Telling Zack about how Robin got all this information and got these pictures of her being pushed by Gary's security girl. And how that puts them in a pot of motive. Oh, girl. Oh, girl, that shook Zack. Zack said, we going to jail. No, not so much, Zack. You not going to jail, cousin. Y'all not going to jail because y'all ain't had nothing to do with this. Even though y'all showed up. Y'all showed up and was about to show out. Y'all wasn't the ones that showed out. So y'all don't have nothing to worry about. Even though them people do have proper evidence on y'all to send y'all to jail if they felt like it. Y'all ain't do that. Y'all ain't do that. But we ain't gonna never find out because Gary playing dumb and like he didn't have some memory loss. He ain't gonna never reveal that. I don't think he will reveal it, cousins. I think Gary gonna set that same person up. He plotting something. He plotting something. He really is. And poor Zack. Zack just like, I can't believe this. I can't believe this. We going to jail. No, y'all not going to jail, Zack. Now, Zack suggests that Fatima needs to call Madam so she can handle some business. I'm glad he know to call Madam. I'm waiting on them two to meet. I'm waiting on Madam and Zack to meet, girl. Because, girl, that transaction should have been happened. It should have been happened, girl, when Madam showed up at their house. He should have been there to talk to Marilyn. Period. I bet you would have got his mind right then, because y'all know Madam don't play no games, girl. That's my girl, my world. That's my girl, my world. But yeah, he was telling her, call Madam so she can handle Gary and Hayden. Handle Hayden and Robin. All three of them. But he then took that back about Robin because Fatima said Robin is good people. He fine. I just can't put my finger on what it is he got playing. Because he got something playing. And she really was she was in deep thought with this. She was. As all of us are. Because Robin, nothing is mathing. I'm going to just say it like that. Nothing is mathing at this point as to why you back at this firm. And how long you been back, cousin? How long? So Fatima tell Zack, you know what? I need you to go and trail Hayden every move. Trail it. Now, how you gonna get Zack to do all this? How you gonna get him to do that, though? How? How? You don't think Hayden not gonna notice that this man following him and has been following him all day? I think he would definitely notice him following him. So I think this is a good idea? Yes and no. Yes and no. Because Hayden could figure out Zack following him and say some words that's not going to help him. You know, y'all know Zack got them anger issues and he willing to sling anything, you know. So that's why I say yes and no. This girl, a fight going to break out if Hayden catch him. That's all I'm saying. And Hayden not going to win. Zack is. And then he going to jail for murder. Because he already don't like Hayden. He don't like him. He don't. He already think Hayden is an extraterrestrial being. He said, look at his head. Girl, I'm done. I'm done. He called this man E.T. I'm done. That's Hayden's new name. E.T. Phone home. Girl, I gotta stop. But girl, I don't know if that was a good or bad idea to have Zack following Hayden. I don't know, cousins. But we'll see, like always, how all this is going to play out. Now, cousins, let's talk about this scene with Andy and Fatima. Now, Andy calls Fatima while she was in the hospital to tell her, I just need to see you. Or whatever. So that's why Fatima shows up at Andy's penthouse. But she ultimately wanted to invite Fatima over there to tell her everything that's been going on because, you know, they haven't talked since before everybody was in an interrogation room. They have not spoken. And mainly because she couldn't get a hold of Andy. Now, when she tried to call Andy, Andy was in that penthouse with all the rest of the girls, and she was ignoring that girl call. So, Andy, why you ain't keep that same energy and leave my sis out of this? Oh, okay. Oh, cause girl, that's fake. That's bogus. That's bogusness. Hey, now you want her to come over here. Why? But anyway, whatever the case may be, I just don't agree with this, cousins. I don't, cause girl, I don't like that. That's messy. That's real messy to me. You wrong, Andy. You're wrong. You only use this girl when you need something. That's it. That's the only reason you will be calling her. Or when you need protection. Girl. What about your other friends? They can't protect you? Cause like I was discussing with my cousins in the spaces a couple of days ago. Andy was super disrespectful to Fatima. She was. When Sistas started in the beginning, she was very much disrespectful to that girl. This girl was getting her coffee and everything. Being respectful. She disrespected this girl. Up until Fatima helped her ass out in that parking lot when Jasmine and all her friends was jumping her. And she pulled that gun out. That's when she knew Fatima was the person she needed in her corner. But sis, again, that energy. Make it constant and not uneven, sis, because you still ain't keeping that same energy, girl. Yes, I'm going to say this. Andy is using Fatima for what she could use her for at this given moment. And I mean, hey, people use people. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I'm just trying not to make it a crime, but sometimes you could just use somebody up so much until them people dry and they tired, and girl, it's a lot. It becomes a lot, and then the friendship have to end because, girl, what you're not going to do is dry me out. My cup need to be filled too. Wrong with you, girl? Wrong with you? But Andy do end up telling Fatima about Gary, and which in this case, Fatima still think Gary is dead, and Gary is not dead. She finally find out that Gary is not dead, and he's in the hospital. But she tells Fatima about Gary losing his memory and stuff like that, or whatever, and she also tells her how Penelope was at the hospital too, girl, and just too much. Now that's too much to tell, child. But when Fatima gets to talking, girl, she tell Andy about Robin taking over the firm the way that he did. And Andy just like, what? Let me call him. No, don't call him. Because if you call him, the mess gonna get spread, and then Robin gonna end up giving all them pictures of me going to Gary, to the FBI, and he in turn is throwing me and Zack under the bus. She said, but no, he needs to know that you and Zack are my friends. Y'all are not like that. No, let him do what he doing. We just have to sit here and wait and watch. That's it. That's it. Girl, all this is about to be messy. All this is about to be messy. So then Andy finally tell Fatima that how Penelope slapped her in the house. And Fatima just like, what? What? Did you hit her back? No, she ain't even pinched that bitch. Oh, girl, Fatima said, girl, come on, follow me. Come over here. Well, Fatima, what you about to do? I'm about to teach you how to fight. Thank you. Thank you, Fatima, because, girl, this girl here. Oh, girl. Hopefully you teach her right. Teach her right, please. Teach her how to handle a gun, too. But no, baby steps. Because she might run from the gun. But baby steps, Tima. I'm glad she is teaching her how to fight, girl. Because that girl ain't got no backbone. Ain't got no backbone. She ain't got no backbone on the dance floor. Girl, she horrible, girl. Thank you, Big Tima. Now, cousins, let's talk about Jordan and Penelope in this call, girl. In this call. Girl, a revealing truth has come forward. Penelope is the one that stabbed Gary. Oh, girl. Oh, girl. Ooh. Girl. Oh, my God. But get this, cousins. She said she stabbed Gary, but she said she don't remember doing it. But she remember she had blood all over her hands. Girl, did you black out? Huh? You blacked out? You had tunnel vision? What's going on, sis? What's going on? How you don't remember what transpired with you having this blood on your hands? Or was this just a dream? Or were you overthinking it to the point where it came true? Girl, just say it. Say it, girl. But now we got our suspect, cousins. It was Penelope. But do we know this actually? Like, is this something that we could settle for, cousins? Is it? Because I think it's more to that story. Since she's saying she don't remember nothing. But so now you got selective amnesia too? Girl, I'm just trying to see something. Girl, what is going on, girl? What is going on? Penelope. Girl, All right, cousins, let's talk about Paige, Sabrina, and Maurice in this here bank, girl. Let's talk about how Sabrina read Paige for filth when she mentioned affirmative action, when she mentioned the Supreme Court. Let's talk about how they read her ass for filth. Talking about some Sabrina only got that bank management job because she was black. Girl, do you know that if that was the case, none of y'all would have jobs in that bank. If only they thought like you did. Yeah, all black people would be working in that bank. Your Wendy's, Dave's daughter looking ass wouldn't have no job. No job. Girl. I mean, she tried it. Child, girl, I want to hide through the TV. How dare you? How dare you? It's people like you. It's people like you is the reason why the Supreme Court is looking at how these black people are rising and so forth. You know what, Paige, girl? Go have several seats. Please. Have several seats, girl. Please see at the seat. Now. Because now you tripping. You tripping. Sabrina got that job because she was qualified to get that job. Qualified. All her achievements. Child, you want her to read them out to you? The girl have brains. She know what she doing. And you jumping on this girl because you said she was a minute late for work. And that's not how her mom told her how it works when it comes to being on time, being late. If you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late. Yeah, I get that logic. But this girl a whole manager. She's a manager. She can do that. You, on the other hand, better not be late. You better not be late. You worry about your own attendance in this doggone bank. And stop trying to micromanage your manager, girl. Go sit your ass down so if I send you home for the day. For real. So you can't make no coin. None. Girl. Sabrina handled herself accordingly and gracefully. And I'm proud of her for that. But my hood ass would have slung Paige all up and through that bank. Permission to slide. Why I don't mind if I do. What's wrong with y'all? Wrong with y'all. She really went there. She really went there. And Sabrina was hurt. Like, girl, you don't know me like that. How dare you assume that of me? Girl, because I'm black, I got the job. Girl, goodbye. You wish it was that easy for a black person. Especially working in an environment like this. You wish it was that easy for me. Unfortunately, it's not easy. And I got offended too. Because, girl, how dare you? How dare you? And I wouldn't even expect you to understand. I wouldn't expect you to understand. How would you like it if I said these things was given to you because of your damn skin tone? What's up? Because of your caucasity. What's up? Because you would feel a way about that if that girl said something like that about you. So, no, Paige, you're wrong. You're wrong, girl. Sabrina should have sent her home for the rest of the day. No coin. No coin for you. I don't think so. I don't think so, girl. Girl. She pissed me off, cousins. And y'all could tell in my voice. She pissed me off. She pissed me off. Because I'm black. I get to do this. Girl, bye. I wish I could. The fuck? I wish on a genie in a bottle I had them type of privileges. Because I'm black. I wish. Nothing is easy for black people. At all. Let's put it on the front lines, cousins. Ain't nothing easy for black people. We have to work extra hard to get the shit that we want. Cause they don't believe we worthy of it. Or they don't believe we could do it. Knowing damn well we do it way better than y'all. And the only reason why y'all doing it better is because y'all's copying off of us. But y'all don't want me to go there. I could really hop into that, but I don't want to do that. Not today, cousins. I need my nerves. Girl, my nerves get extra bad when talking about sensitive topics like this. Ooh, you have no idea. You have no idea. Being in that space, girl, it's disgusting, cousins. It's very much disgusting. And I wish it was that easy for black people. The way Paige made it seem. I wish it was that easy. Even with all that our ancestors have accomplished, it's still not easy. Because they know we could do it better than them. So it's going to be 100 times harder, but we always seem to get through it, period. Always seem to get through it with ease. Always. And we going to keep doing it. What's up? All right, cousins, that's it for the recap and review of Sistas Season 8, Episode 8, Appearances, girl. Whew! This was a high one. This was a high one. Penelope stabbed Gary. Cousins, I don't believe that's all the way true. Cause this kind of too soon for us to be finding out. They started this whole season 8 off with dragging this storyline of who stabbed Gary. So for y'all to release it before the mid-season finale, it's giving no. This ain't it. This not the whole story. This not the whole story, cousins. But I'm happy that they did put something out there to stop us from wondering. But my ass still gonna be wondering. I'm just saying, cousins, I don't believe all of it is true. It's most of this story than we know. It's most of this story. So I'm gonna rate this episode a 9 out of 10. Only because they revealed something about Gary being stabbed by Penelope. They gave us something. So I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10, cousins. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. That's all they gonna get from me, though, cousins. I don't know what y'all think y'all doing. What y'all think y'all doing? Giving us a little droplet of what's going on, girl. Like I said, it's most of the story, so we just have to be patient and wait, cousins. But make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with all y'all people. And I'm going to see y'all in the next video, cousins. Love y'all. Bye.